Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Goddess Amber here, and today I wanted to talk about confidence while manifesting. I feel like this is something that comes up on my channel quite often, so I'm sorry if I'm like beating the dead horse here, but it's something that is so important when you're manifesting, is that level of confidence. And if you don't have confidence in your manifestation, that like you can receive it, you need to have confidence in yourself. This music is reminding me of Skyrim to a little bit, to an extent, but you need to have that confidence in yourself, okay? And how you build up that confidence is you create smaller manifestations, right? You create tiny things that you don't necessarily care about if they happen. And this is how people actually, when they like become a conscious creator, they manifest in this way to show them that they're actually doing this, that they are actually manifesting. And this is something that if you want to try, I highly encourage it because it is awesome. What you do is you just find something that you don't really care too much about, and you just go from there. You can say, oh, a free cup of coffee. Like, I'd like a free cup of coffee. I use that one a lot because it's a very common thing to show people, like, oh my God. Because then they're like, oh, it happened once. I got a free cup of coffee. It's like, okay. They're like, oh, it was a coincidence. It's like, all right, well, try a few other things. What's some other things you would like? Like, oh, this parking lot's always busy. I never get a good spot. The bank is always packed. Every time I go to the drive-thru, there's a million cars there. They always take forever. Like, start affirming the opposite. Start affirming what you want. You know, I intend the bank is always empty when I get there. You know, I intend that I always get the greatest and best parking spot every time I go anywhere. I intend that every light on the road is green while I'm driving. I intend I'm always getting free cups of coffee. I intend lunch and breakfast are free. I intend that people compliment me. That's a big one. That's the one that I like to tell people when they're starting to become a conscious creator and they want to get confident in themselves. You need to get confident in your ability to manifest what you want, right? Absolutely, it's a good thing to have confidence that what you're manifesting, you're going to receive it and you're going to get it. But you need to have that like confidence in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to know that, hey, I really am the one in charge here and I can have what it is I want. And I prove it to myself every single day. Now, I just mentioned in my last video that we are always manifesting, right? We are 100% of the time. We don't get to turn it off. That's why if you're having a bad day and you wake up in the morning and you're just like, oh, today's gonna be a shitty day. It's gonna be horrible. Ugh, awful, right? What happens? Your whole day is awful. Everything that happens pisses you off. Everything everyone says rubs you the wrong way. Traffic is a nightmare. Lights are red. Everything costs more money that day. It's just horrible, right? Everything's just bad. It's because you manifested that. That's how you're viewing it. You don't get to turn it off because you're in a mood. I'm so sorry to burst your bubble. I don't mean to sound rude, but that's how the law of assumption works. If you think that you're having a bad day, you're going to have a bad day. If you think you're having a great day, you're going to have a good day. And you need to be able to take like the bad things that happen, if anything does, and just turn it around on itself and just be like, no, I'm amazing. I'm going to get what I want. I'm confident. I'm good. Like, it's okay. And a big way to do that, like I've been trying to say, I feel like I'm just off on a tangent here, is by having that faith in yourself. Creating those smaller manifestations, creating that confidence, because that's what you're doing. You're creating the confidence. You're manifesting the confidence for yourself. If you start intending like, I'm a confident person, I'm amazing, I'm loved, I'm wanted, I'm respected, I'm abundant, I'm wealthy, I'm cherished, I'm prioritized, I'm thought about, I'm always put first. Like, you just want that to naturally be your state. And the more that you declare that, the more that you affirm it, script it, whatever your methods are that you feel like you can manifest with, the more you'll see it. And that's something that I did, because I mean, hey, I'm on this manifestation journey too with you guys and girls. Like, I am here by your side with you. I've only been consciously creating for about a year now, but like more seriously creating in the past few months is when I really kind of like focused on it and was like, okay, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing. And I've been experimenting with it every day with everything. Do it with everything. Because this confidence is going to come the more, like, at first it'll feel like a coincidence. It'll feel like, oh, that person said that thing I was thinking. That's weird. Like, oh, what a coincidence. Yeah, we similar minds think alike, you know, great minds think alike, whatever. And then you'll notice it more. And then you'll be like, well, do I really have control over this? Like, and then that's when, I mean, this, I'm just speaking from my experience. That is when I dove into manifestation and law of assumption, law of attraction. I found YouTube videos, articles, books, everything, you name it, man, you name it, I found it. And I was trying to figure out, like, am I crazy? Like, is this how do I do this? How do I get confident in this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's, you get confident by creating. It's that simple. You get confident by creating, and you need that confidence to create the bigger things that may be not showing up as quickly. The things that maybe, like, you, when you're coming into this, there, I mean, it's a lot. It is. It's a lot. Manifestation and law of assumption, it's a lot. But we get into it and we learn so much about ourselves, right? And we unlock these parts of ourselves that we didn't know we had, like these confident parts of ourselves, these like parts of ourselves that are chosen, that are worthy, that are abundant, that are loved. I had my friend tell me the other day, we were talking about my TikTok channel because I read tarot on TikTok and my account has gotten really big over the past couple of weeks. And he had actually messaged me to be like, oh, how are you doing? Like, I saw your TikTok got really big. Like, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. And I was just like, oh, you know, thank you. I'm glad that, you know, I'm happy that we're friends. Like, I was telling him I'm grateful for him. Like, I was just like, I'm grateful. There's a lot of really good things going on right now, you know? And he had told me, he was like, wow. He was like, you know, I've heard of people manifesting like the life of their dreams. And he's like, you're actually over here doing it. He's like, it's wild. You know, I have a friend that is actually manifesting everything that they want. And like, I'm seeing it happen to them. He was like, I'm really like excited for you and I'm really grateful for you, you know? And it just kind of really made me think. And I was like, wow, I've come such a long way, like with my confidence and just everything about manifesting. Like, I have this YouTube channel, I have my TikTok channel, I have my tarot channel, I stream video games on Twitch. Like, I'm like, wow, I am changing my life in like such a huge way. And a couple of years ago, I never would have had the confidence to do this. You know, I never would have trusted myself. I never would have had this confidence to do this. And the confidence really is what keeps you going. It really is. Like, when you're having a moment when things are rough, like you rely on yourself. You have that confidence in yourself and you say, no, I've manifested all these other things. I'm going to manifest this, or it's going to work out for me. And I'm thinking back, I've always been like that. I've always told myself and people, I've always told others around me, like, yeah, it always works out for me. I told my dad that this morning. He said something about me, like, going through life. I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, but it was something to the effect of like, yeah, you're going through life and you're just like winging it, essentially. And I told him, I was like, that's what I've always done and it's always worked out for me. And then he went into the other room and I just realized, I was like, I've been affirming that my whole life to people and to myself, that I just kind of am guessing through life and it's just always worked out. And so far, yeah. And it still is. It still is working out. So I feel like I got a little bit off track here. Sorry. I just, my manifestation journey has been a ride, man. It's been a ride, and I'm so happy that I have like people that watch my channel and that can relate to me and that are interested. I appreciate you guys. It's awesome. But yes, very important that you have confidence in yourself and that you have confidence in your ability to manifest. That is what is going to pull you through the times that you were like worried about what is going on, why is my thing not coming, like how do I do this? And when you're just getting into manifestation, like I said, we're manifesting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We couldn't stop it if we wanted to. I've tried. You can't. Even if you affirm like, I'm not manifesting. Yes, you are. Sorry. Because then you're manifesting that you're not manifesting. Like, you just always are. So I say play with it. That's going to be how you build up your confidence with yourself. And the confidence is important because when something happens, if something happens that gets in the way of your manifestation and seems like the world is ending, you look at that thing and you're just like, that's not going to affect me. I'm going to get what I want. I've done that so many times in the past with things. I've done that while having doubts running through my head at the same exact time of like, no, it's not going to work. And then I'm like, no, it's going to work. I'm okay. This is going to work out for me. And then it does. So I just wanted to make a little video here about the confidence aspect, because I feel like, you know, and everyone says like, yeah, it's great to have confidence. And I feel like not a lot of people talk about how, like, they just like, I've seen these videos where they're like manifesting like, oh, 5 tips for manifesting. 1, be confident. 2, know what you want. 3, go after it. 4, tell the universe. 5, take action, you know, like that. And it's just like, but I see like the confidence and the persistence are the most important parts. I just did a video about persistence. I will link it up here, maybe. Still getting used to YouTube, but yeah, I just did a video about persistence, why that's important. The next thing is confidence. That is huge. huge, huge. Because if you don't believe in your ability to manifest, then you are going to let the doubts and the fears and the situations that may negate or seem like they're negating what you want overtake you. And then you're going to get stuck. You're going to fall into a hole of like a mental hole. And I'm a Gemini, I'm an air sign, and we are so good at being stuck inside our freaking thoughts and our heads. And getting out of that, whew, there's a reason why in the tarot we are the Swords suit. And the first card that popped into my head was the Eight of Swords when I just said that. If you're familiar with tarot at all, if you're not, that's fine. It's a card about a chick that's like blindfolded and there's all these swords around her. And she's just like stuck in a prison. So I completely understand. Sometimes it's very difficult to get out of that, but you can manifest your way out. Just have the confidence. If you have a thing that you want that's not coming, like a job opportunity, for example, like you want to make more money, and it just seems like you're just struggling with money, just manifest everything else, okay? Manifest anything and everything else. Free cups of coffee, free dinners, people moving, changing lanes on the road, people saying certain things, people wearing certain things, getting a free bar of chocolate, I don't know, whatever. The world is yours, man. It's yours. It's your reality. You can have it. You can have it. So start having it. Have that confidence and manifest that confidence in. Tell yourself, I'm confidence. I am confidence. Wow. I am a confident person. I am the confident version of myself that gets what they want. Like, start affirming that in, and you will see a shift. You'll start feeling it. And yeah, that's my TED Talk. Thanks. I just felt the need to talk about this today. But I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you got some awesome information out of it. I will put a link down in the description box below for my Beacons page, which has all of my links. I stream on Twitch. I do gaming, my TikTok, where I do a lot of tarot readings. Anything you want, if you need to reach me, it's down there. So again, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.